What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to create really awesome reggaeton beats like Tainy or Sky. Make sure to check out my Latin sample pack. All the samples which are used in this tutorial are from this sample pack, so make sure to check it out and let's get right into the beat. So this is the beat which was playing in the intro, and where I'm gonna show you how to create something like this. So this is the main chord. So for this one, I've used the Mellotron 5 and I've used this Sequence Me preset. This melody is created in D sharp, so just drag this one in. And in the scale of D sharp, we can add this D flat like this. So right now the melody sounds like this. Really simple. One octave up also to G sharp. And we're just going to duplicate it again, and which goes really well together in this scale is this F sharp and F flat. Really simple still. And right now just play around in the scale, so we're gonna add this A sharp and just create the chord progression like this. And right now we want to strumize the melody, so we're going to press Alt S like this. And as you can see, the notes are moving like this. Like this. Shorten the notes right here, so we get a 4-bar pattern. And right now it sounds like this. Really fire. And also really repetitive, which I think fits perfect for those beats. Then we're adding those chord plucks. This one. Also really simple, and I'm using this preset from Purity right here, this Jazz Clean preset. And right now we're just gonna copy this melody, so Ctrl C to this one right here, paste it into this one, and right now we're gonna use the same melody right here. Like this. It's just really simple, so just duplicate it like this, and that's it. And right now I'm gonna add a melody on top of this one. So for this sound, I've used this short attack preset right here, also from the Mellotron 5. And it sounds like this. And I've added a lot of effects to this one. So I've added this Saturn 2 and I've used this Antique Public preset Dex right here. I've used an EQ, so I've used the Pro Q3 and just reduced some of the frequencies from the harsh frequencies. And I've added this Valhalla Vintage Verb. So those melodies together sound like this. And after this, I thought the chords were way too boring. So I've added this melody to the chords. Also really repetitive. And all the melodies together sound like this. So right now we're gonna add the drums. So I've created this pattern right here. And it's just this snare, this one. And I've duplicated this one, so this is the same snare, but I've pitched this one down one note. So originally it would sound like this. And I thought this sounds way much better. And as you can see, I've lowered the volume of this snare right here to add some more rhythm to the beat. Otherwise it would sound like this. And now it sounds like this. Really simple trick to improve your drum pattern. So after that, I've added this kick, this one. And I think the sound selection is really important when it comes to creating those beats. And I've layered it with a head to add some more high frequencies. Combining it with the second kick, this down bow kick. layering this one with the other kick and head. And you really get that reggaeton feeling. And right now at the snares. So the melody and the drums together sound like this. And that's basically it. And right now we want to add a bass. So for the bass, I've used just the stock Fruity plugin, 3OSC, this one, and I've created this preset. So this is basically a really simple sound. So just turn this one down to 0 semitones, turn this one up to 12, and make sure to play around with the volume of the second oscillator. This one right here. As you can see, this really adds some more resonance to the sound. Something like this. And make sure to create an envelope like this. So just add a little bit of attack and just create a tiny release to remove the click sound. This one. Alright, I'm gonna add the Serum effect rack. And the only thing you have to do is just add some distortion. So add this distortion right here. Select the asymmetric preset right here. Just leave this on default. And just add a little bit of drive. And then play around with the mix. So you can add some more distortion if you want. But like this, it sounds really awesome. So just copy your chord progression into an empty audio clip like this. And just open up the bass. So right now you can see the ghost notes. And when creating a bassline like this, just follow the root notes. So our root note is just this D sharp. And right now we want to go upwards. So the first note we could select is this F flat. So as you can hear, this one goes really well together with the melody. And right now it sounds way too boring. So we want to add some more notes to the melody. So just use the chord progression. So add a note like this. And we're gonna do the same right here. So just really simple, select this note above in this chord. But we want to add some more notes to the bass line. So we're gonna create a really simple pattern like this. Really fire. And just duplicate it again. And right now you have the bass line you want. And when I listen to those beats on YouTube, I can really hear when the bass is not sidechained from the kick. So we're gonna do that right now. And this really improves your mix. So as you remember, we use 2 kicks, this one and this one. And I'm gonna link this one to this bus right here. So to this kick bus, this one. And you can do this by deselecting this one right here and link it to this one. So I've linked my bass to the mixer. So the next step is to select your kick bus. Go to this one right here, right mouse button, sidechain to this track. So right now the kick is sidechained to the bass. Right now select your bass, open up a Fruity limiter, and right now select sidechain 1. And right now just play around with the knobs like this. So right now the bass is sidechaining from the kick, and this really improves your mix. So right now I've created an arrangement. So first I'm gonna zoom in on the intro, and this is something which both Tainy and Sky often use. So right here I've turned down the melody 1 octave. Really fire, and I've just added the chord progression, and right here a bass line is coming in. This one. And I've just used Serum for this one right here. So 2 saw waves. And just cut off the high frequencies using this oscillator with the MG Low 24 preset. And just play around with the cutoff. So I've used the cutoff filter around 100 Hz. And as you can hear, the bass was pitching down before all the drums are coming in. So you can do this by just making sure you use this pitch bend knob right here. So turn this one down -12, select this one, go to Tools, Last Tweaked, and create an automation clip. So right now I've created this automation clip right here, and I've automated it like this. A little detail which is often used in those beats. And as you can see, I've created some more automation clips. So I've also automated the Saturn 2 right here. And this really adds some distortion to the intro sound. And right here I've also created an automation clip on the Mellotron 5. This is something which Tiny does a lot. So I've automated this time button right here. And I've also automated the brightness from the Mellotron 5. And right here I've added some stops to the beat. Got out the kick drum and 808 right here. And the melodies coming in again. And right now the beat is basically repeating. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to let me know in the comments what you want to see in the next video. And see you guys in one of my next tutorials.